And welcome back to the Over 40s Fitness Podcast. My name's Tristan Lowe, and here we are now, first week in January 2024, and it's cold. I'm in Lincoln, sunny Lincoln, in Lincolnshire, UK, and I think it's down to about three at the very most 4 degrees during the day here now, which is why I've got this, a flask. Cheap flask, but it works. Nice hot drink. Today's subject matter is what is the biggest reason why you haven't started exercising yet, and we're now at the end of our first week of January, and that's the answer. Okay, that is the reason why you haven't started exercising yet. And the reason I say this, as a professional personal trainer, I've heard 1,001 excuses or reasons why, and I'm sure I'm going to hear another 1,000 over the next 5-10 years. But the number one thread that always runs through why someone doesn't start exercising when they've planned to in January is that that's you. You're the reason why you've not started exercising yet. Okay, now you may say, it's too cold, it's too wet, it's too dark, nobody will train with me, I don't want to go out because it's windy, I haven't got the right equipment, I haven't got the right trainers or the right equipment or the right colour hat, or I don't know what to wear. Okay, and that's one of the reasons that I do hear, and that's not necessarily just in winter, that can be in spring and summer as well. The other one I hear is, I'm not ready yet, I'm going to wait until March the 11th or April the 14th at 3 p.m. or insert whatever day, time, month. But the one thing that's current is it's not now. Okay, you're the reason why you haven't started yet. You can blame friends, family, work colleagues, next door neighbours, internet, social network, social media, TV, terrestrial channels, books, magazines, the weather, blame somebody at work, blame your next door neighbour who doesn't even know you. One thing comes across every time is that it's you. So here's my suggestion. Okay, the first thing you should do is accept that you want to get fitter, healthier, stronger, lose some weight or put on some weight, lose some body fat or put on some body fat, get your injuries healed up, go and see a specialist and look after your body. Now, sometimes it can be, I don't have the money. I haven't got the funds to go and seek out a therapist, a soft tissue therapist to look after my hamstrings, or a physiotherapist, or a chiropractor, or acupuncturist, or a personal trainer. But they will go and see the GP or the pharmaceuticals to take pharmaceutical, tablets, without actually really knowing what they're going to do. The best form of medicine is self-medicine, is to look after your body first. Don't wait until spring or summer, start today. And if you can't start today, start first thing tomorrow morning. I have a lot of, I've got a lot of time for someone that starts exercising, and they don't know what to do. So what they'll do is they'll do something, and that could be going for a walk, walking for half an hour every day, because walking for half an hour every day for someone that doesn't do it is a massive increase in their fitness output. You've got cardiovascular, you've got joint integrity, you've got your lung output, strengthening your hips, your knees, your ankles, your back, okay, breaking a sweat depending on how fast you walk and what time of year, fresh air, a little bit of vitamin D, maybe not this time of year, but certainly for a good 4 or 5 months of the year. All right, so if you don't do any exercise, start tonight or start tomorrow morning. If it's too dark to go out, take a torch or go and walk somewhere where it's nice and bright, or bring your friend. Ask someone. Somebody will actually go out for a walk with you. If you don't know anyone that will give you 15, 20, 30 minutes of their time once or twice a week to go for a walk, you must be in the middle of the desert or the Antarctic. And if you're in the middle of the desert or the Antarctic, I can't help you. What are you doing there? All right, okay. Find someone to walk with you. Find someone to go swimming with you. It's too cold to go swimming. Now, I don't mean swimming outdoors, because that's inexcusable here. It's too cold. Well, go indoor swimming then. Go to the pool indoors. You're going to get wet anyhow, and you're going to get a little bit cold when you come out, but you'll be dry in 5 minutes. So don't say it's too cold to go swimming in January. You're not swimming in the ocean or in a lake at -2 degrees. You're going to go and swim in a heated swimming pool. It may not be hot like your bath, but it's going to be warmer than swimming outdoors. Okay, next one is you're still shopping. You're still Christmas shopping, or after Boxing Day, or New Year shopping. You're still going out to the high street or going online and buying stuff. And the reason I say stuff is because unless you need to buy actual food or clothing because you don't have any to keep you warm, what are you buying? So you're spending your time, effort, and of course attention and money on buying stuff rather than getting your body in shape. And that's actually quite a normal thing now, and especially today's society of online purchases, people buying stuff online. You will self-placate by buying stuff that quite often you don't need, unless it's food on the table, fuel in your car, or something, or you're clothing yourself and your children, and it's an item of clothing you have to keep you warm. Ordinarily, what you could do is stop yourself and say, do I need the 17th pair of socks? Do I need the 14th jacket? If you're a woman, do I need my 19th dress to put in the cupboard? And the high probability is, no, you don't. You don't need a wardrobe to match, a Hollywood superstar. You're not a multi-millionaire that can go out every day and buy designer clothing. Well, I've talked about this many a time. So if you're going out, walking around aimlessly on the high street or in shopping centres buying stuff when you know you're unhealthy and you're overweight, you're doing a disservice to yourself, your friends, your family, your work colleagues. You're not helping anyone by delaying getting healthy. Remember, all throughout 2023, when I started this podcast, I think it was May, I've always stuck to a number. There are 0 benefits to being unhealthy. Yep. Don't let anyone convince you that being overweight or grossly overweight or unhealthily underweight is cool, hip or trendy. It's not. It's actually the exact opposite. There's nothing smart about delaying your health. If you've got a broken leg, you'll go and see the surgeon the day that you break your leg, and he'll fix it for you to whatever degree. Yep. If you've got a cold or sniffs, you'll go and buy some pharmacy, some medicine to get better. Okay. And what that's doing is that's fixing a problem. What you can do is reduce the probability of those problems: a broken bone, a ruptured ligament or tendon, or a torn muscle, or a dropped immune system, by getting yourself healthy. Get rid of the rubbish out the kitchens. Stop eating highly processed or processed food. Get rid of the junk food. Yeah. Stop doing Deliveroo and Just Eat and all that stuff that you see on television, where you just go and buy food, junk food, because it's a cheeky Thursday or a cheeky Friday. Your body won't thank you for it. If anything, you're actually punishing yourself and delaying the onset of type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, stroke, cardiovascular disease, depression, anxiety. All those things you've got a much higher probability of getting or attaining if you don't do anything about your health. So remember, the number one reason why you haven't started exercising yet is there. You're the reason. So accept that, okay? It might be a cold, hard truth, okay? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you and give you some idea of how to start. And remember, the best way to start is to admit that you've got a problem or that you want some help. Self-help is the best form of help first, and thereafter go and see a specialist or someone who actually does it for a living. Even if you've got to sit all day, sit all evening, and instead of surfing TV channels, go on the internet if you have to. Look on Google, go on YouTube or Rumble and look up some ideas for fitness. Okay, it's free within reason, so look at it and find something that resonates with you. If your husband or your wife or your significant other won't join you, they're not interested, they don't want to get healthy, okay, that's fine. Put them to a side, okay, because you can rest assured, if you go out there, if you're 2 stone overweight, 28 pounds overweight, and you know you are, or you're more, okay, and you lose that weight and you get stronger, fitter and better, you can rest assured, I've seen this so many times, your other half, who is unfit and doesn't care, they will soon get nervous and they'll worry about it and they'll go and exercise as well. There's only 2 outcomes from one person in a relationship being physically healthy and the other one not. And the first outcome is the best one. Your other half joins you and they start exercising, whether it's with you or with their friends. And the other half is they get despondent, jealous, nervous and envious, and you part ways. I've seen it on many occasions, or I've heard it from clients over the last 15 years. There's always someone that's either close to you or conscious or subconscious around you that doesn't want you to get fitter and lighter and healthier and look good and feel good. You'd be surprised sometimes who that person can be. So be careful. Watch who you surround yourself with when it comes to health and fitness. Yep. Surround yourself with strong, fit, healthy people who do stuff. Golf, swimming, basketball, boxing, tennis, Pilates, yoga, weightlifting, running, hiking, martial arts, stretching, anything like that. Surround yourself with people that do that, and that will rub off on you. Okay, remember, that's the number one reason. My name's Tristan Lowe, and please feel free to like, subscribe, and share my podcast. We're on Apple, Amazon Music, Google, YouTube, and Spotify, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.